Hey, what's up, everybody? I made a new spreadsheet, which I'm calling drop analysis. And this is kind of based on David Yu's comments on Will's stream about what were he views as successful drops. And I posted a short clip of it in one of the shorts, but we're going to go into it in detail. So the long and the short of it is that he's looking at a maximum of 8% of the public supply listed in the secondary market as the limit for, let's call it the better drops, and 15% for the normal drops. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking all of this down, and I'll go over the spreadsheet with you, and I'll post a link to it in the description so you can download it for yourself. I think I got it right. But so I went back from today's X-Wing drop all the way back to Astro Boy. And so I'll just go down the fields that I have here. So I'll have drop price, the total mints, the amount withheld, the percentage withheld, the amount available to the public, the gross revenue, and this is based on the amount available to the public times the drop price. You can see that formula there. The number that are on the market, the percent on the market, and the percent on the market is based on the publicly available mints. The VeVe market guide, I used again 8 and 15, and it was kind of arbitrary. I thought that the X-Wing, Frozen, and Astro Boy were the more premium drops. The percent over under, you can see if it's red or this light reddish color, that means it the amount on the secondary market is exceeding VeVe's guide, and the green ones are not exceeding it. The floor price, and most of these are 24 hours after the drop. Uh, some of them, I think, from Little Prince back to Astro Boy, these are the current numbers. The gross profit and loss, and the gross profit and loss is based on um, the drop price, uh, the floor price minus the drop price, and the percentage gain, and the net floor price is the floor price minus the fees, which is actually if you wanted to sell it. So certain one of these have lesser fees, like Little Prince has 2.5%, and Astro Boy is 6.5%. The drop fees are really important especially if you're looking at flipping. So this is the net profit and loss of the collectible based on the current floor price. So one of the interesting things to note is which drops are currently profitable. I mean, that's the obvious one. So it's basically Astro Boy, Frozen, Peter Parker 64, number 64, and X-Wing. So I'll explain how I got the floor price for things when there are multiple rarities like Peter Parker and Frozen. So basically, this is how I got it. So this is the Frozen numbers. I took the mints for the Elsa, Olaf, and Anna and the current floor price, multiplied the current floor price times the amount of mints. And this isn't, again, this isn't exactly accurate, but it'll give you an idea because you don't know what rarities the ones VeVe withheld are. To give you a ballpark floor price based on the market cap of the entire secondary market of the average price of 46.59. The reason why I wanted to do this spreadsheet is to actually gauge where and predict where VeVe is going with the drops. So the ones to really look at here are these, because as David said in that clip that I posted, is he wants to use mint numbers to control the pricing and or or let's say regulate the pricing in the secondary market. So let's look at the difference between Peter Parker number 64, which is a 5,000 mint run, and Fantastic 445, which is actually a better comic, which is a 7,500 mint run. You can see the big difference here. So at 5,000 mints, this drop is again, if you do that average, which is not exactly accurate, but it's more profitable, and the amount of comics on the secondary market is 10.12%. FF45, which is again probably a better comic with a higher mint run, has 9.81% on the secondary market. And unfortunately, the value of this is one of the big losers at the net profit and loss after fees is 16.09%. So you can see here they'll probably be playing with these numbers to weight it more toward the higher amount. If it goes down too far, you can see that it in VeVe's eyes, I guess, based on what David's comments, it's kind of out of whack. But on the other side, it's if you notice, I want to see more I'm going to continue to update this spreadsheet because I wanted to see if this plays out for comics. Because if you notice the comics, the percent on the market is very low, except for Astro Boy. Astro Boy is the one collectible that is single digit of mints on the market. So I'm actually thinking, I don't own any Astro Boys. I'm actually gonna really watch this particular collectible for two reasons. Because one is the amount on the market is low, and also that the licensing fee is low. This is so we'll see how this goes. I don't know if this is gonna mean anything or if it's gonna you know if Evie's actually looking at these numbers in detail, but it gives you a really good idea of how the market is playing out. So, for example, things like are kind of concerning, which would be like, for example, like the Disney posters drop was one of the big losers. Little Prince is a big loser. That's the biggest loser, down almost 32%. So that's my spreadsheet called Drop Analysis. I'll put a read-only copy in the description for you guys to check out if you're interested. I hope my numbers work. I think they do. And I'm going to continue this on and see how it goes. Oh, and also, you know, as I mentioned, you can take a look at the gross revenue. Again, this is the drop price plus times the publicly available mints. Well, hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and aloha.